Gentlemen, I need to tell you something that nobody talks about openly, but every man over 60 should know. Right now, as you're listening to this, millions of men are lying awake at night, making multiple trips to the bathroom, feeling frustrated and exhausted. They think this is just part of getting older, that there's nothing they can do except wait for it to get worse and eventually need surgery or medication. But that's not true. The truth is, most prostate problems after 60 aren't inevitable. They're preventable. And if you're already experiencing symptoms, they're often reversible with the right approach. What if I told you that 3 simple daily habits could dramatically change how your prostate functions? What if you could sleep through the night again, feel confident when you're away from home, and stop planning your day around bathroom locations? These aren't miracle cures or expensive treatments. They're practical, science-based habits that work with your body's natural healing abilities. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what these habits are and why they work so effectively for men over 60. The first thing you need to understand is that your prostate doesn't just suddenly start causing problems at 60. The issues you're experiencing today likely started developing years ago, slowly and silently. Your prostate sits right below your bladder, wrapped around your urethra like a collar. When it's healthy, it's about the size of a walnut, but as you age, it naturally begins to grow. This growth, called benign prostatic hyperplasia, affects nearly every man who lives long enough. The growing prostate can squeeze your urethra, making it harder for urine to flow freely. But here's what most doctors don't explain clearly enough. This growth doesn't have to mean discomfort, frequent urination, or sleepless nights. The severity of your symptoms depends largely on 3 factors that you have complete control over: how inflamed your prostate becomes, how well blood circulates through your pelvic area, and how much external pressure gets placed on your prostate from surrounding organs. The 3 habits I'm about to share directly address each of these factors. Habit 1. The hydration reset. Let's start with hydration, but not the way you think. Most men over 60 make the same critical mistake with water. They drink too little during the day and too much at night. This pattern is destroying their sleep and irritating their prostate. Here's why. When you don't drink enough water during the day, your urine becomes concentrated and acidic. This acidic urine burns and irritates your prostate and bladder lining every time you urinate. It's like pouring lemon juice on a cut, day after day. Then, because you're dehydrated, you drink large amounts of water in the evening to catch up. Your body can't process this flood of liquid efficiently, so most of it ends up in your bladder right when you need to sleep. You wake up multiple times, your sleep is destroyed, and your prostate stays in a state of chronic irritation. This cycle repeats every single day, and over months and years it creates chronic inflammation in your prostate. The solution is what I call hydration timing. You need to drink most of your water during the first half of your day, when your kidneys are working at peak efficiency. Start your morning with 16 ounces of room temperature water before you have coffee or breakfast. This kickstarts your kidney function and begins diluting your overnight urine concentration. Throughout the morning and early afternoon, sip water consistently. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Thirst is a late signal that you're already becoming dehydrated. Here's the critical part that most men miss. Stop drinking significant amounts of water after 6 p.m. Have small sips with dinner if needed, but no more large glasses. This gives your body time to process the fluids and allows your bladder to empty before sleep. When you follow this pattern, several things happen. Your urine becomes much less acidic and irritating. Your prostate inflammation decreases. Your sleep improves dramatically because you're not waking up every few hours. And paradoxically, even though you're drinking less in the evening, you'll feel more hydrated overall because your body is processing water more efficiently. The key is consistency. Your body needs to trust that water is coming regularly during the day, so it doesn't try to hold on to every drop you give it in the evening. Most men who implement this hydration reset see improvements in their sleep within 1 week and notice reduced prostate discomfort within 2 to 3 weeks. The inflammation in your prostate can calm down quickly once you stop irritating it with concentrated urine every day. Water quality matters too. If your tap water tastes bad or is heavily chlorinated, get a simple filter. You need to actually want to drink the water throughout the day. Some men find that adding a small amount of natural electrolytes helps their body absorb and retain the water better, especially if they're active or live in a hot climate. But avoid sports drinks loaded with sugar and artificial ingredients. Your prostate doesn't need the extra inflammation that comes with processed foods and drinks. Habit 2. The circulation solution. The second habit addresses a problem that affects almost every man over 60, but nobody talks about it. Your pelvic circulation is probably terrible, and it's slowly suffocating your prostate. Think about how you spend most of your day. Sitting at breakfast, sitting in the car, sitting in your chair watching TV, sitting at your desk or workbench. All this sitting puts constant pressure on your pelvic area and severely restricts blood flow to your prostate. Your prostate needs fresh, oxygenated blood to stay healthy and fight inflammation. It also needs good lymphatic drainage to remove waste products and toxins. When you sit for hours at a time, both of these circulation systems slow to a crawl. Your prostate becomes like a stagnant pond instead of a flowing river. Waste products build up, oxygen levels drop, and inflammation increases. Over time, this poor circulation contributes significantly to prostate swelling and discomfort. The solution isn't joining a gym or starting an intense exercise program. It's incorporating regular movement into your daily routine that specifically targets your pelvic circulation. Every 45 minutes to an hour throughout your day, you need to get up and move for at least 3 to 5 minutes. This breaks up the stagnation and gets blood flowing again. But not all movement is equal when it comes to pelvic circulation. Walking is good, but walking with a purpose is better. When you get up, take a brisk walk around your house or yard, focusing on lifting your knees slightly higher than normal. This activates your hip flexors and increases blood flow to your entire pelvic region. If you can walk up and down stairs, even better. The up and down motion creates a pumping action that really gets circulation moving. Hip circles are incredibly effective for prostate health. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and slowly rotate your hips in large circles, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. Do this for 30 seconds in each direction. It might feel silly, but this simple movement increases blood flow to your prostate more effectively than almost any other exercise. You can do this while brushing your teeth, waiting for coffee to brew, or during TV commercial breaks. Pelvic tilts are another powerful tool. Stand against a wall with your lower back pressed flat against it. Then slowly tilt your pelvis forward and backward, creating a gentle rocking motion. This movement helps relax tight pelvic muscles and improves flexibility in the area around your prostate. Hold each position for 3 to 5 seconds and repeat 10 times. The most important exercise for prostate health is what we call pelvic floor activation, but most men do it wrong. Your pelvic floor muscles support your prostate, bladder, and rectum. When these muscles are weak or tight, they can't do their job properly. To activate them correctly, imagine you're trying to stop the flow of urine midstream, but do it gently. You should feel a subtle lifting sensation deep in your pelvis. Hold for 3 seconds, then release slowly. The key is control and gentleness, not force. Do 10 of these contractions 3 times throughout your day. Don't overdo it. These muscles fatigue easily, and overdoing pelvic floor exercises can actually make problems worse. Think of it as toning, not strengthening. You're teaching these muscles to function properly, not building them up like biceps. Habit 3, the pressure relief protocol. The third habit addresses a connection that most men never consider. Your digestive health has a direct impact on your prostate, and if you're like most men over 60, your gut health is probably making your prostate problems worse. Here's why. Your rectum sits directly behind your prostate, separated by only a thin wall of tissue. When your rectum is full of hard stool or you're chronically constipated, it puts direct physical pressure on your prostate from behind. This external pressure compounds the internal pressure from an enlarged prostate, creating a double squeeze on your urethra. It's like having someone press on your prostate from the outside while it's already swollen from the inside. This makes urination more difficult, increases the feeling of urgency, and can cause significant discomfort. Many men focus solely on their urinary symptoms without realizing that their digestive issues are a major contributing factor. Constipation affects over 60% of men over 60, but it's not just about not having daily bowel movements. Even if you go every day, if your stool is hard, requires straining, or doesn't empty completely, it's creating pressure on your prostate. This chronic pressure leads to inflammation, which makes your prostate even more swollen and sensitive. The solution is what I call the pressure relief protocol, and it centers around strategic fiber intake. But not all fiber is created equal for prostate health. You need soluble fiber that creates soft, well-formed stools that pass easily without straining. Insoluble fiber, like bran or raw vegetables, can actually make constipation worse if you're not drinking enough water, or if your digestive system is already sluggish. The best sources of prostate-friendly fiber are cooked vegetables, especially those that are easy to digest. Steamed broccoli, cooked carrots, baked sweet potatoes, and squash are excellent choices. These vegetables provide soluble fiber that absorbs water and creates soft, bulky stools that stimulate regular bowel movements without irritation. Oats are particularly beneficial for men with prostate issues. Start your day with a bowl of steel-cut or rolled oats cooked with plenty of water. The beta-glucan fiber in oats not only promotes healthy digestion, but also has anti-inflammatory properties that can benefit your prostate directly. Add ground flaxseed to your oats for additional omega-3 fatty acids and lignans, which have been shown to support prostate health. If this video helped you understand how to take control of your prostate health, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss important health information that could change your life. Share this with any man in your life who's over 60, your brother, father, friend, or neighbor. These conversations save lives and improve quality of life. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these 3 habits you're going to start with first. I read every comment and often respond with additional tips. Your prostate health journey starts today, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.